kille. Precis, det är min raspiga röst som
Men
gör allting oförståeligt.
om du högerklickar på ett Ribster namnet i Discord så kan du höja hans användarvolym om du vill höra honom.
Tackar för information vi har. Tackar.
1-2.
Bra.
Nej, men tack Sebbe. Jag vet, jag höjde faktiskt lite grann.
Ja, good.
Mike check, Jan 2.
Sådär.
Du hörs inte jätte...
Ja, tack. Oj. Ja, på söndagar har jag ju alltid lite tajt om tid. Ja, men jag har uppskrivet. Söndagen den 16 från 13.00 har jag Comprovirus på listan.
På grund av orättvisa regler. Nej.
Yes. Yes. Nej. Ja. Ja, det är bra. Det är de enda jag kan spela så.
Det var ju synd.
Okej. Okej. All right. Yes. Ja.
Mhm. Spelar nog artillery.
Då spelar vi någonting annat idag.
All right. Ja. All right.
Du spelar,
Vilka
du
startpositioner
är
var det?
med, Filip, det är helt fel. Jag ska inte spela.
Nej, det ska du inte alls, nej.
Jag spelade längst upp till vänster, närmaste stora mansionet på vår sida.
Jag tror inte jag har någon av de andra faktiskt. Nu när jag tänker efter.
Men du
Ja,
kan ju
jag sätter upp det då.
sätta upp spelet så pratar vi under tiden vi sätter upp spelet så byter vi platser så att det funkar.
Jag kan sätta upp det annars. Nej, sätter jag upp det.
Ja, jag lägger in Jan Ribe.
Jag har inga
Och så
vänner.
ska vi söka Emperor Davidus.
Nu ska vi se. Vilken...
Kan det här vara rätt person?
Emperor, mellanslag, Davidus.
Vilken...
Det är en bild på mig så att
Det ser ut som du.
jag har handen och lutar mig mot en hand liksom och ett stort
Ja.
runt ansikte utan hår.
Jocke, vilken karta är det?
Red Ball Express.
Red Ball
Red Bull
Express.
Ja, där har vi den.
All right. Och ni kör i respektive
Nej, de får inte vara med.
voice channel då. Ligger vi kvar här i general eller? Nej, jag menar jag och Henke, du lär väl kommentera eller?
Alltså det där ja. Tjena farsan.
Ja, kanske inte. Ja. Vad skulle jag säga mer? 1000 poäng och 3 minuters delay. Är det där ni kör?
Ja, ingen delay, men det kan jag sätta på dem. 3 minuter. Invite Davidus. Davidus, du är numera inbjuden.
Accepterat.
Ja, då säger vi lycka till då.
Tack. Ja.
Mhm.
Känn
Men
ingen
fan,
press.
jag kan ju inte lägga till flera. Davidus, har du Jon och de andra eller?
Han har mig och så kan jag lägga till John efter.
Done.
Vad händer med spelet nu då?
Har ni då?
Är det alltså gamet, lobbyn som du startar? Ja, jag bjuder in dig till en ny.
Jag ska vara på nummer 1 om jag inte minns fel.
Ja, och... så jävla misslyckat. Så John, du får hoppa över till min sida här. Så.
Och jag ska...
Tror att det var de här positionerna vi hade, va? 5, 6...
Ni ska vara ett steg ifrån varandra, va?
Du, det är inte den här,
Är det så?
den här kartan.
Jo, det här är Red Bull Express.
Jo, men det är inte den vi spelade förra helgen.
Nej, det är förra helgen. Det är den kartan vi kör. Men den här körde ju du och jag för 3 dagar sedan, va? När vi körde den här.
Det gjorde vi.
Ja. Du är jättelåg. Jag vet inte om du har en mick långt borta eller så. Jag har ändå
Jag
höjt
är
det till.
fortfarande låg.
Nu blev det bättre.
Vad bra.
Jajamensan, jag har redan höjt den om 50%.
Nu ska vi se. Ska vi hoppa över då i våran kanal, David?
Ja, och vi gör väl likadant här då, John. Ja.
Good
Yes.
luck. Good luck.
Tack. Bra.
Hej och välkomna allihop. Hello and welcome everybody. It's the first game of the second round, second phase of the second round of the Caen campaign. We're here for the TILLY SUR game, and it's the top sector. We once again will see the armies of the 1st British Army, consisting of the British 50th Infantry Division. Ja, talvolymen. Nu ska vi se. I got a chat message about the volume, so I'm hoping it's better now. Is it better now? I'm hoping it's better now. Yes. So TILLY, the sector on the far left of the German flank, they're defending there. The ones defending this day is Army Group 1 and 2. That's Dasumo, who's representing the 716th Static Infantry Division, 709th Infantry Division, and the 101st SS Heavy Panzer Battalion. And we have the German Army Group 2, consisting of the 352nd Infantry Division and 2nd Panzer Division defending. And they're defending against the victorious forces who have stormed through Bayeux, British 7th and Armored Brigade, and the 50th Infantry Division. And they have been repulsed once from this sector, and will do a second round of games for this. So we jump into our game, which is just about to start. 20 seconds left. You have Emperor Davidus and Ribe, which I call him, and they're squaring off against Dasumu, who's playing the Wehrmacht, and Jon, who's playing the OKW. And yeah, our second game of TILLY SUR have started. Just asking chat to give me a holler if the volume it does suck. Yes, and in this game we have no special rules, so the Brits can move forward from the get-go, which they do. And we have Jon bringing up his normal Kubelwagen. Sturm Pioneers advancing along the normal Wehrmacht Pioneers. The infantry sections marching forward. We have 2 infantry sections start for Ribe, and Emperor Davidus is starting with 1 infantry section and a Vickers machine gun. Looking to see the first engagement here on the German right flank. Sturm Pioneers and infantry section. Sturm Pioneers wisely retreats a bit, but they're not good at long range. It seems like the Vickers is able to sneak past here. Yeah, sneaks past into the building. Pretty strong position for this Vickers. You see that the Pioneers are moving in right into the line of fire from this Vickers. So pretty strong start for the Brits on this side. Let's see if the Germans can bring up anything else. They got a second squad of Sturm Pioneers moving in. Grenades up. And a very early fuel cache from the Germans. And it's actually their second fuel cache. Well, they're going to need it because the Brits have pulled off double fuel in the beginning. So the Brits are looking strong to begin with. I think this is a pretty weak start for the defending forces. Brits are also seizing middle, and there's nothing. Oh, and a third fuel cache from the Germans. Yeah, this is a very high stakes game for the Germans. They're hoping to bring in armor extremely fast, but at the same time we can see, let's look at the fuel income. We have the the Germans are having slightly higher fuel, but they've at the same time they've spent so much manpower on this. Don't know if the Brits will realize this and push in and attack hard. They're pushing in with an infantry section on the German left flank here. See that the early Panzerschreck on the Sturm Pioneers. Oh! British infantry second could go down here. Oh.
Been set. The static post is now in operation.
Sturm Pioneers playing very defensively against the British infantry sections. Germans seem to take fuel on the right hand side. They're staying out of the range of this Vickers, which is not the Vickers is not able to cover this fuel point actually. Well, they're running into the Vickers now. Not having learned from their mistakes.
Defensive smokes now available for armor. G43 rifles, interrogation training, and detection avoidance available to all combat infantry.
British counterattacks encountering some problems here. You see some stronger micro on the part of Jon here, rushing in grenades on the.
Panzer Fusiliers are ready for action. Regimental headquarters
Grenades going in. Oh, and another return grenade. Wow, that was a wonderful exchange. That was beautiful to see. And then here we have some pioneers coming in. Infantry section has to retreat there. Can it make it out? Oh, it doesn't. It gets annihilated. Oh, and the pioneers take up the Vickers. The Germans actually managed to win that engagement. It was pretty crazy, that one, I must say. More action on this front. Hope it's okay, I'm staying here with the camera. Yeah, we got artillery brought up. Gonna take care of this Vickers eventually, and maybe this stolen Vickers will be able to guard the fuel point. So now the Germans are having 32 fuel per minute, but we see an AEC brought up by Emperor Davidus, the British 8th Infantry Brigade, I think. The Desert Rats coming in. We have some Sturm Pioneers waiting around the corner, though, with a Panzerschreck. Let's see how this turns out. One Panzerschreck goes in. AEC retreats into the confines of the Vickers range. Let's see if the Storm Pioneers follows. Yes, they do. And get suppressed. Infantry section holding back. Light infantry gun continues to barrage. And the Storm Pioneers has to retreat. Let's see if the Brits can retake this fuel. But he's moving into the range of to take out the light infantry gun. Just gonna quickly look over on the other side. We got massed infantry moving in from the Brits and supported by Vickers, engineers out, also a mortar pit. AEC moves aggressively in here to deal with the German defenders. They're trying to throw a grenade at it instead of Panzerfausting it. Something connected there. What was that? What was that? Did I miss something? Yeah, there's a pack taking some shots at this AEC here. There, the AEC goes down. Pack moves out. And they still haven't retaken the fuel here. So that's still in German hands. But we see an infantry section flanking around here. Germans taking positions by the house. Vickers heavy machine gun moved up to support, but was taken out. Let's see if we can get some support. Yeah, here the British infantry sections from the British 50th Division is moving in to flank. The Germans are pretty heavily confined to this area here. Oh, another grenade goes in. Ooh, just dodged by this one. Another one goes in. British 8th Armor Brigade really likes their grenades. See here, Pack gets taken out by the British infantry sections. I don't think it's safe to steal it here. So let's see if he tries it. Yeah, he does. He tries to steal it. I don't think that one will make it out of here. That could possibly be a waste of manpower. Seems to make it out of there, this Pack. Very lucky. As in, great opportunity seized, and possibly standard play that could have been reverted by the Germans. I'm saying now, this Pack could have a huge impact on the rest of the game. Emperor Davidos has a huge fuel reserve. He hasn't built anything after his initial AEC. And the situation for the Brits are looking very good now. There's a brief lull in the battle. Don't know what the Germans are doing. They're repairing, bringing up defensive forces here, but you know, there's a 36 per minute fuel income for the Brits compared to the German 25. It's gonna take a while for the Germans to bring out armor, I think. Possibly see some Cromwells before long, and yeah, very nicely done by Davidos here. He's mining up this area since he sees the Germans trying to take this area first. See the Ribe doing the same on his side, and we also got some fuel caches going up here for the Brits. At least one. Sappers with the flamethrower moving in. Taking care of these stormtroopers here. Grenade goes in. Oh! Sapper section almost taken out. Very hard, you know, rightly so the Sumo pulls his troops back there. Yeah, this is not looking ideal for the Germans. Just look at the map. The Brits have 3 stars. Germans have to do something about this, but attacking this strong point here, we know there's a mortar pit down there now, supported by Vickers, and 2 infantry sections and 2 sappers. But anyway, an attack going in now from the right side. 2 squads of Obersoldaten. Let's see if he bunches them up so that they run into the mine collectively. Now, 2 models get taken out by the first squad. He pulls in stormtroopers from the building. They spawn from the building. He's actually managed to avoid the Vickers machine gun, and he's coming around. He's got emplacement in sight. Bunching up his troops pretty much here. Very dangerous with the emplacement going in there. Yep. Looks like this attack is actually succeeding. I did not think it would. Like on paper it looked pretty weak, but he managed to pull around on the right side, and this house was unoccupied. Mortar pit gets taken out. But things are falling apart on this side for the Brits. This game actually has some spirit in it yet, but I think we see the first vehicle coming in. Centaur tank from the British 50th Infantry Division coming in to support. This will wreak some havoc here because I don't see any anti-tank weaponry. More mines going off. Oh yeah, okay, of course, we got the Panzerschrecks. Yeah, okay. Actually pretty nice position, these Storm Pioneers, because they're in light cover. And they had the rear armor of the Centaur for a while there. Centaur has to get out of there. Manages to get out of there. Obersoldaten, the elite troops of the Germans are moving in. Will make short work of any Brit in the vicinity. A Centaur attack repulsed. You got Davidus going for a Centaur as well, and it might be that the Centaur is coming in for a very nice flank on these Obersoldaten, and they should retreat now. Ooh, this is very expensive troops going down the drain here. They managed to get them out of there. Got the Panzerschreck Sturm Pioneers going in, but they're very low health now. Another mine goes off somewhere. And an infantry unit lost for the OKW. Probably, maybe the Obersoldaten on retreat got taken out by one of the mines. And these guys will rush through. I think there might be more mines on this road. First vehicle out for the Germans, and it's only a light vehicle. Runs into a mine straight away. And another mine takes out a few models on the Stormtrooper squad. These mines are proving extremely valuable to the Brits on this sector. We got a lone little Sturm Pioneer here. Yeah, okay. John has rushed out Panther. This will be very valuable against these Centaurs. We also got Cromwell out for Ribe. And also Strug out from Dazumo.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Stolen Vickers machine gun is making life pretty difficult for these Tommies trying to advance. Yep, Panther has hit a mine. Panther has hit one of the mines. You see how valuable this... Even if Davidus had to retreat from this area, the mines could stall the counterattack of the Germans. Oh, but here it's a very low health Centaur coming in. Panther moves in, even though he's that Panther is not repaired yet. He's moving it in anyway. He feels pretty secure. Yeah, but one Cromwell, one Centaur moving in to battle this wounded great Panther. Cromwell tries to take out the Panther head on. Panther misses. Cromwell hits and penetrates. Strug comes in to help this wounded Panther out. All tanks seem to survive that battle. Nice handling by all people there, and Davidus' tanks of the Desert Rats are getting repaired. We got an infantry section flanking around the Vickers here. But it's very low, only 2 members and very low health. You just sneeze at these guys, they will die. And yeah, now they will be taken out. But at least they died taking out the fuel for the Germans. And once again, the Germans are down to 28 units of fuel per minute. Here we got some action. Cromwell moving in. Ooh. Takes out the 222. But this Cromwell, will they get off a shot? Will they get off a shot? These Sturmpioneers are maneuvering awkwardly. They get in the line of fire of the Centaur there. Ooh. They had no support and they were just moving forward. And now one of them almost gets taken out. We got artillery coming in from the Brits. Lone Stug is guarding the lines here. AEC moves in, supported by a Cromwell and a Centaur. See some heavy panzer engagements here. Stug is not winning this battle. Pulls out. Brits are moving into their own artillery. Panther almost fixed up. AEC flanks the machine gun. Germans are trying to make a push. They deleted a unit there. I didn't see what kind of unit it was. It was Tommy Squad, I guess. Centaur defending the main VP. Vickers been taken out. It's just a tense battle. Desert Rats are moving on to the German right flank.
Ready to set a command vehicle and call in recon support.
Stormtroopers versus Centaur. Feel the Germans are not using their Panzerfaust to effect. Yeah, but maybe these guys don't have a Panzerfaust. They're gonna rush into this machine gun. Oh, this is a massacre. They have to retreat. Oh, very expensive Stormtrooper squad. Barely survives. Riebe is uncontested on the German left flank and just moves in, and we got 400 VPs against 995. Germans have to do something. Another grenade going in. Little grenade battle here. They get into the stun range, and now they have to retreat in the face of the Stormtroopers.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Brits are retaking the victory points. Good, soon to get the triple cap again. Lone Obersoldaten squad is moving into the middle VP, but there's a Vickers machine gun guarding, and also Centaur in support. Big blob of infantry is moving in to the middle. Oh, this Panther is not set to fire on. Oh, this was a poorly executed attack. But there's a lot of things happening. Artillery going in on the Panther. It's a lot of infantry losing their lives in the middle here. The German commander just pushed them forward. Oh, and that's a lot of British casualties. It's a meat grinder in the middle here. Ooh, Centaur goes down. AEC got the flank on the Panther, but is being contested by the pack. Oh, AEC goes down. Panther against Cromwell, standalone engagement. That will not work in favor of the Cromwell. It's going down now. Strug, though, is trying to bulldoze his way alone into the center against 3 tanks. That's not going to end well. Pack is out of position. Will not be able to repulse this attack. Ooh. Veteran level 2 Stug goes down to these Cromwells. Ooh, an artillery going in on these guys in the middle. Boom. Oh, yes. That's the mortar support. This thing is going down. Panther goes in to save the... and this is a fresh Panther. The other Panther has pushed forward. Oh. That was 2 tanks. Centaur and a Cromwell goes down, and now this Panther goes in and to flank this Cromwell. maybe risk just passes the mine. That was a nicely placed mine though.
Down to 300 points.
And the veteran Panther is still in the game as well. 2 Panthers! Well, we've seen that this could end either way anyway. Because of the handling of these tanks sometimes. We got a lone pack on this side. Could... Yeah, it looks to be taken out by these Tommies here. It's very bad leaving your pack unsupported like this. That grenade was even unnecessary. But we got a very late Flamer half-track moving in. And Dasumo has used this half-track successively before. Yeah. This squad here, no, it does not get out alive. Force down some artillery here. Maybe these Obersoldaten are going to move right into it. Actually destroys his own mine as well. But there's a British triple cap. Even though the Germans are winning like individual engagements here, it comes at a high price, and they're down to 200 VPs. They need to fight back, and they need to do it now. Panther goes in. Pretty dangerous here. They haven't swept for mines at all, and they got support of anti-tank guns. And Vickers machine gun. Yep. Anti-tank gun gets taken out, but the Panther has to retreat. Sturmpioneers coming on the outside, and they take out the Cromwell. The Sturmpioneers have been very successful in this game, but here they are very low health behind enemy lines. And a grenade goes down in the middle of them. Great. Oh! That was such a costly engagement. This could cost the Germans a lot of things. I don't think he saw it. He was microing other stuff over here. Very sneaky maneuver. No, not sneaky. It was a very head-on attack. But nicely done all the way by Davidos there. Panther tries to go into the middle alone. It's unsupported. It's got no infantry. British artillery going into the middle. German counterattack moving on to their right flank. Brits have only one AEC here. No, they got 2-person Vickers actually guarding this, and since the Germans are blobbing up, this could end badly for the Germans. They change direction and take out the fuel instead. Artillery covers down in the middle. If you move into there, Vickers goes down. Centaur wreaking havoc in the middle. A lone little Panzerschreck squad will not be able to repulse a Centaur. They need support by these Panthers, but the Panthers are... he's lost a Panther. I did not see that one. There's only one Panther alive. Now it's taken artillery, and it's staying there. If you let your tank sit in the middle of artillery, it actually could take substantial damage. Yep. Brits are certainly winning this battle. Lone little Obersoldaten squad pulling forward. A Firefly out now for the Brits. Little Rakettenwerfer moving into the range of the Centaur and gets taken out. Flamer half-track goes in, sets fire to the building. Panther moves up, It's a new Panther. Now he's got two Panthers. The infantry section gets wiped out. I didn't see what that was. Maybe these Obersoldaten. But I feel that having lost the Sturm Pioneers, the Germans really, yeah, they really had some problems. This Flamer half-track is really torching the building. He wanted this one down, the building. He's had enough. It's a little Nazi building there. Don't know why the Germans want it so badly. Well, tanks of the Desert Rats are moving in, supported by artillery. Head-on attack against two Panthers. I can't imagine this will work well. Heavy losses on both sides, but I think the Panthers will stand at the end of that fight. Obersoldaten moving in to contest the victory point. Firefly comes in to support. We see a pretty heavy armored engagement in the middle. Grenade goes in on the Tommies and they don't retreat in time, gets taken out. Very low health Obersoldaten squad trying to cap this VP. The Germans are down to 100 VPs against almost 1,000. They have really not prioritized victory points in this battle. Another Panther out. This one is from Jon. You got another one from Jon. Does he have... He's got 3 Panthers. No, 2, and then 1 Panther. No, 2 Panthers for the... Yeah, it's a heavy Panther force. Maybe I was wrong about the Panther being taken out. You know, okay, they've taken 2 VPs, but can they hold this? And it's 1,000 points against, but, you know, the Brits are depleted. We got Davidos building up his armored force again, but got a Firefly, we got a Centaur, and some Piats here. I think it's certainly anyone's games, and the Germans have not been able to defend the victory point so far. They don't have any machine guns, they don't have any mortars, almost, right? Yeah, only a few here in the middle, 2. But these Brits are blobbing up heavy on the VP. Prime target for the light infantry guns. It's flanking around with a force on the side. Firefly takes a shot. Davidos forces moves in to support. There's a Panther there supporting. Oh, this is a heated engagement. Oh, main gun destroyed. Firefly gets taken out. Ooh, and a Panther flanks around on the side. Seems to be able to take this Cromwell out. AT gun in position. Should be able to get some shots off on these. Doesn't fire, and it bounces. Gets taken out. Panther against this Cromwell. It's everything the Brits throwed at them was destroyed. Whew. Don't really know what happened there. They didn't have any of the support that they usually have when they go in, like the artillery or anything. Yeah, but the Brits still have time to regroup if the Germans don't move in for the kill here. I have to have this. Oh, we got a Sturmpanzer Brummbär out for the Sumer here. He loves this unit. Two Panthers roaming around. Takes shot from the AT gun. But the Brits hardly have anything at this point. I don't think they should move in. Lone Obersoldaten squad is capping on the left side. AT gun gets taken out by the Flamer half-track. Almost depleted health on that one though. What a slaughter in the middle. Oh, grenade goes in on the Vickers. Vickers get taken out. Obersoldaten is gonna take a mortar shell though. Oh, and gets deleted. Something went down here in the middle. Yeah, a push in by Ribe. Pretty depleted squads goes in against the broom bar. Almost gets taken out, probably by these Piats here. But now the Brits have moved into the artillery of... Oh! Did you see that? 2 squads gone in one. Oh, we've seen some really nasty grenade kills in this match. Wow. They were bunched up in the middle here, and they took it must have been one of those heavy gammon bombs. What do they call them? Lone Osttruppen here has to retreat. The other the other Obersoldaten squad actually got taken out. Whew. And now the Brits have retaken the middle. They're under artillery fire. They brought up an AT gun. They got the Centaur. This Flamer half-track's going down. But now they brought up a Panzerwerfer. Barraging the troops in the middle. Almost depleting them. 1-1 squad here. Goes in. Oh! Oh my god, yeah. Okay. That was a pretty weak front from the Brits. Centaur has to retreat. AVRE in effect on the British right. Obersoldaten trying to stick around for the cap, but they move out of the circle. Only 2 guys left. Are they going to take another shot? And here they retreat. Let's see what happens. AVRE doesn't get another shot off, but yeah. But it's still 2 victory points are still in the British hands. The Germans doesn't have anything to move up, and they've taken this victory points as well. The Germans are down to 90. Even though the Brits don't have much, they still have the VPs now. They managed to stop the bleed. You got this fixed up Centaur moving in.
Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
Panther takes a shot at the Centaur as well. Oh, gets taken out. Artillery call down. 3 Panthers in effect, but it's a flame mortar artillery. It's not that effective against... No, it's an artillery cover. Artillery cover goes in. But they don't have line of sight anymore, so they can't capitalize on it. For this ability, you need line of sight. Brits retake the right-hand VP, but now the Germans are 2-1 here, and but it's still a long way to go. It's 900 VPs. The Germans need to put up a very resolute defense to make this happen. And they can't make... The moment they make these mistakes that they've done, like susceptible to grenade attacks, and some flanks by the Brits, The Brits can still take this. Bring artillery in on this Vickers here. The Panther plows down the hedgerows. Takes a shot at the AVRE. Is the AVRE on hold fire? Should retreat here, I think, or take a shot.
Capture point is being overrun.
Big detachment of Germans moving in here. We got the Panzer Grenadiers this time with Panzerschrecks. Takes out the AVRE. It's pretty unsupported there. It's an anti-infantry tank against 2 Panthers and 2 Panzerschreck equipped Panzer Grenadiers. It's got nothing there.
We're losing a capture point.
Lone Cromwell goes in against 3 Panthers. I feel the Brits are just throwing away their units now. They need to recoup. Like when you're depleted as they are now, they need to gang up on one side. Level 2 Panzer pursuing the AT gun, but gives up. Yeah, this battle really turned now. Brits are down to 860. Still have a chance though, but they can't throw away their troops against this armored wall that the Germans have now. No allied troops in sight. They're just back at base, heavily depleted. Look at what Jan has. He's got 2 units. Emperor Davidus got a little bit more, but some units on the field here are back in the base, just doing nothing. Lone squad moving in. It's just too much Germans ahead of it now. Look at the mass of this infantry. Yeah, artillery being called down. Tries to move in from the cover of the artillery, but the Brumbar is there supporting, and he gets cut down by the mass of infantry there. Oof. Panzer Grenadiers almost take a hit. Panther moves out, takes a shot from the AT gun. Trying to take out this fuel. Gets destroyed, but almost gets destroyed in return. These super heavy tanks are so effective against the Bocage here, just crushing through. Panther gets fixed up. Yeah, the Germans are slowly moving their front ahead. Ooh, we got a mass of infantry here. Elite infantry. I don't think I've ever seen this. 3 Obersoldaten squads in this close vicinity. Ooh. Yeah. Nice Cromwell handling here, but we got Panthers coming into the flank of the Cromwell. Flame artillery going down. Panthers on the prowl. Yep. Whoops. British infantry section tries to move in for the VP here. It's slowly worn down by Panther and Pioneer fire. Moves up its troops to support here, but you got a level 2 Panther. Ooh, this infantry section finally pulls out of there. Is it artillery coming down here from the Panzerwerfers? Yep. Brits choose to move in. Cromwell's almost depleted here. Gets flanked by the rest of the German armored force. They gang up on the few Brits that tried to poke their noses out. Well, this must surely be the end of the battle. I think the Germans could pull through and annihilate everything now. That was the last push. Ribe's got 3 units. Davido's got 2. What a slaughter in the end. Artillery cover going down, but you got to remember this is mostly effective when you got line of sight. So it's still got 40 seconds left of this ability, but since nothing is, viewing this, you should have timed this artillery cover with the actual attack that you made for greater effect. Ribe is moving up some troops on the side here, overextending his tanks, it seems. These Panzerschrecks. Panther takes it out. There's almost no boucage left. These Panthers have just gone straight through it. Panther almost taken out by these 80 guns. One more shot. One more shot. No, it pulls out. He's got like a little pixel of health there. Flamer half-track deals with 80 gun. Lone infantry section pulls in the middle. Oh! 2 light infantry guns. That one's got 13 kills and this one got 8. Brumbar, 8 kills. This Panther here, 13 kills. 7 kills. Panzerwerfer, 12 kills, surprisingly. This Panther, Ace Panther, 25 kills. Obersoldaten going down here, actually. Managed to get out of there. Brumbar takes a shot. Yeah, this must be the end of the attack. Just so much more population. The The Germans are up to almost 100 in population, and the Brits are down to 10. See, these fuel caches were standing all the game. They've been destroyed a little. They've been taking some damage, but they were standing all the game. They had such a massive fuel advantage from like mid to late game. The Germans, and that's it. Second battle of TILLY SUR has been won by the Germans, and they take that sector. They defend it valiantly against the advancing British 50th Division and 8th Armored Brigade, and they really have to limp back to the lines and lick their wounds and try another day. Let's see if I can get their player stats up here. Yeah, the Sumo was the player who carried most of the battle there. Although John had a pretty hefty kill count of units there. And see that Davidus fought most on the Brit side, but that was just because that side was so heavily contested by the Germans, and Ribe didn't have any opposition in the end. You can see here the German armies just pick up like around 28-30 minutes there. They sort of, something happens, and the Ribe's force goes down to very low, and right after that they never come back. Can't find him. Well, GG. Thanks for a good game, and we'll call that a day. We will have a great fight out on the 16th of December with 4 matches, but this is it for now for the Caen campaign. The Germans are looking strong in round 2, and let's see if the Brits can put up some resistance in the following games of round 2. That means that the TILLY SUR sector there on the German left flank will remain German, and it's still open for any of the other sectors here where there's fighting going on, which is in all except this one, the number 20 there. Well, thank you for today. Thank you for watching if you were, and try to keep you posted. But 16th of December, we'll see some fights again. Hope to see you then. Thank you.